Hello, Lou Hamilton from Audible Elegance here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We are located on Montgomery Road, a couple doors north of the original Montgomery Inn and across the street from Montgomery Cyclery. My staff does work on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and I write a monthly blog. This month is very personal. Next month is going to be a fun one, actually a response to a customer question. I'm in my dress whites in respect to all of the great nursing staff at the Cleveland Clinic, the cardiac ICU unit who kept my wife alive for 4 months as they were in search for another heart for her because the first one quickly failed, and the ICU unit who kept my wife alive after she received the transplant. So she had kind of a rough beginning, and you can read about a little bit of that on the blog, and hopefully I'll see her home in a week. But in the meantime, hats off to the nursing staff for all the great work they did. I don't have to speak as to the doctors of the Cleveland Clinic. You don't wind up being the #1 heart transplant hospital in the nation 25 years in a row without that type of quality. I want to talk today in response to a really nice review that someone left for the store, and his observation was that we don't offer any other headphones than Grado. Now, we like Grado headphones. I also personally like Beyerdynamic. I've had pleasurable experience with Sennheisers. We also sold Stax years ago, which were really fine headphones. And the observation was, why don't we have all these other headphone brands? And there's a number of new ones out there as well. And point blank is that when we had those other brands here, what would happen is people would come in and listen to them, maybe for an hour or so, ask us a lot of questions, which is fine, good, and then they'd disappear because they'd haul off and mail order it. So, if you can't make a living doing something, then you simply stop doing it, is the only way of explaining it. And, it's not that we don't like other headphones. It's just that we can't make a living doing it. So, and we certainly can't spend our time answering a lot of questions to make a sale for somebody else. So that's the reality of it. So when you're working with a small merchant, respect, that they've made an investment in the product, and they've made an investment in you in time. And, if they don't get the respect they need in a living, they'll simply stop doing it. So this is not a whine, it's just reality, it's fact. It's just the way it is. There we are.